So apparently, we all know now the big news that was coming out, especially last night. Just throwing that quick thing. Will Ospreay's coming to AEW. I saw that, but they were always teasing the biggest signing. But what a surprise! Not surprised at all. It's probably the right idea, but I was saying this before. I think it was pretty much almost academic when you make on and off appearances with the United Empire, and then you show up and you have your match with Jericho at All In. I think it was pretty much cut and dry. That's what he wanted to do. He had his there were ideas he was going to go to TNA because they just think him fitting in that roster may have been, and also the rebrand back to TNA. Probably should have never went back anyway. Never went to Impact anyway. I don't know why. He had toes in the water. WWE had their feet in the sand. They were thinking about it, and they were thinking about it. I mean, Ospreay against Seth Rollins would be WrestleMania all over. But the actual fact that you want to be all in and know that that's AEW's WrestleMania, and it's going to be back in Wembley next year. Probably cut and dry. That itself is enough to probably just sit there and say, yeah, I think I'm going to be there. I think this is where I'm going to go. So he'll have more numerous matches with Omega. And they're going to start filing in. So I believe after Wrestle Kingdom and after Revolution, I think he's going to be there full time. He hired an agent to make sure this was going to be the best decision for him. And plus, Tony Khan has an endless bank account. I personally think he just went into that Scrooge McDuck vault and just gave him the biggest briefcase you could possibly fathom. And think about it. Some people make more money in New Japan than they ever would at any place here in North America, even TNA and even WWE, because McMahon would only pay the people he knew he was going to make him money. So it's kind of a figure. It was very, very simple enough. I think that was the right move. So I wish him the best. I like Ospreay, I always have, but I think everybody kind of knew this was going to happen. It really wasn't a major surprise. But then you get these little knickknacks going around that Ronda Rousey he's going to Ring of Honor. I don't know. That's only just appearances. But Tony Khan now knows going into the wintertime, this is WrestleMania type season going to December and going into January with the Royal Rumble, and New Japan's WrestleMania is Wrestle Kingdom. He knows attendance hasn't been great, except for All In, and Full Gear was good last night in the Forum. He knows I need to do some shit. Excuse my language. He's got his eyes, and it's already reported he might want Ronda. He's already thinking about getting Sami Callihan. He wants Mandy Rose. He literally wants to go out and stomp a literal mud hole in the free agent market, especially after the 90 days. Then there was a report that the WWE is very interested and wants to legitimately bring the red carpet, that knowing that Ospreay is now going to AEW, Triple H has already thought about hardcore getting Kazuchika Okada. Will that happen? I got no idea. But from this point forward all the way to April, it's going to get real messy and fun.